Hello, I'm Don Veith of the CoSIDA Academic All-America Committee. I'm joined today by Kendall Cornick, the Academic All-America of the Year for NCAA Division II softball. Kendall, thank you for joining with me today.
Thank you for having me.
CoSIDA Academic All-America of the Year. You're the best of the best, both in the academics and athletics in softball for NCAA Division II. What does this award mean for you?
Oh boy. It's quite an honor to be, just as we were just talking about it, there's so many good female student athletes in the sport of softball in Division II, and just to be among that company is just an honor, and then to be selected is even bigger. But I think even beyond that, it just means a lot. Just for where I came from the past 4 years at Augie, it's a testament to my teammates and my coaches. I just remember the first year, all of us incoming students, we went to the library every night together, and school was just as much a part of our lives as softball was, and they kind of helped me develop that work ethic and just get to this point to even be able to accept an award of this honor.
Division II, their biggest thing is athletics and academics. How did you figure out how to balance that in your life, and who would you say you'd credit to installing those values?
Well, it wasn't always easy. I would say probably 50% of the time I had a good balance. The other 50% was just, trying to make it work. But some of the key things that I remember just over the 4 years is just one of my teammates was always honest. You always have enough time to sleep at night. You just have to be good at time management. And she always said it kind of jokingly, but then once you really get to listen to your teammates and what they got to say, they got a lot of good things. And so just some of that conversation just with my teammates about, sacrificing some things here or there, or, not having as much of a social life one week when you have more exams. But beyond that, just my coaches, first of all, are just so good at Augie, and they want us to be just as good of students as, softball players. And I think it shows because all the professors on campus love having softball players in their class. And I don't think if it was the other way around, our coaches wouldn't be too happy with us. So they're definitely, leading the way at Augie. And then just my parents, they've really helped instill that balance, or trying to achieve that balance from a young age. They always taught me, student first, athlete second. Just kind of in softball or any sport, if you get hurt, you might not have softball, but your brain's always there for you. And so that's just what I kind of remembered, because there were times where I could get stuck in the hitting building for hours probably, but, you have an assignment due. And so just kind of not necessarily counting the hours and making it a thing of quantity, but making it more of a thing of quality. And, how many good hours are you putting into each thing is kind of where I found that.
That's awesome. Obviously, 2020, everyone had their seasons cut short. You had a second chance to, have a senior season, and you had a really awesome year last year with Augie in this last spring. So just talk about, kind of having that redemption season for you this spring.
Oh, it was awesome. Just being back around the team. Last year when the season got cut short, I wasn't quite set on coming back yet. Just because I had been in school. That was already my 5th year last year with eligibility, and just having a red shirt before that. So to me, thinking about coming back for a 6th year was just kind of crazy. But then once I made the decision, got back with the team, I can't even believe I second guessed it, because it was the best decision I've made in a while. And I think all of my teammates were just rejuvenated or refreshed to get back on the field. So, we just attacked the whole season with a different mentality. And I think that showed in the way we played, and, just some of, 4 All-Americans, the 3rd place finish at the national championship. We were ready to, go after what we had won 2 years ago, and we were ready to make up for what we lost last year. And I definitely think we did a good job of not taking anything for granted this year and just having fun. It was probably one of the most fun seasons I've been a part of. The bus rides were just, I don't know, we played headbands all the time, and our coaches even played with us, and Mafia. So it was just, even beyond the softball part, just being back with everyone and just enjoying the whole process was fun for all of us on the team.
4 years at Augustana, what major memories stand out to you as part of your experience there?
Oh, sometimes my dad has a really good memory, and he's not a sporty guy himself, but he just loves being our biggest supporter. And sometimes he'll say, do you remember when you had this diving catcher, like when Mary robbed that home run, or, when your pitcher did this. And so he remembers a lot of the athletic stuff, but I couldn't even tell you, like, even this past year, thinking about it, some of the games I don't even remember. The best memories are, in the library with my teammates at 11 p.m. in finals week, and we're drinking our hot chocolate and just going crazy and laughing because we've studied so much, and the bus rides, and the softball team at Augie is pretty close. I think that's what separates us from a lot of schools, is we genuinely love being around each other. And so just all of those memories, being with them, the hotel rooms. And this year we kind of made some fun TikToks for our pump up kind of thing for each game in the postseason. And that was fun, getting everyone to come to my room and try to be a part of those. And just those are the memories that I'll take with me for the rest of my life.
So you're part of your athletic career is over. So, you're obviously moving on to other things. Just talk about what does the future hold for you?
Well, I'm pretty excited for the future. I mean, it's hard shutting the door on something that was so good to me, but I have something to look forward to. So that's kind of helped ease in the transition out of, Augustana and softball. But I'm actually headed to the University of Iowa in Iowa City, Iowa, for medical school in about 3 or 4 short weeks, maybe even sooner than that. I kind of lost track of the dates. But yeah, 4 years of medical school there, and then we'll see where that takes me after that.
That's awesome. And, thank you for joining with me today, Kendall. Congratulations for being the CoSIDA Academic All-America of the Year for NCAA Division II softball.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. And of course, it was such an honor to receive this award.